Healthy bodies come in all shapes and sizes. Hi, I'm Pedro Hernandez, your master health coach here at Inform Life Fitness. Now that you know that according to the CDC, the average American woman has a waistline of 38.7 inches with an average height of 5 feet 3 inches, and their average pant size is between large and extra large, or dress size between 18 and 20. Now for the average American male over the age of 20, their waistline is an average of 40.2 inches with an average height of 5'9". And though healthy bodies do come in all shapes and sizes, the problem here is that over the last 50 years, we as Americans have continued to get bigger and bigger waistlines, which can be directly correlated to a multitude of health issues like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, colon cancer, and more. To put it in non-medical terms, this means that you may feel like you're about to die after going up a flight of stairs, or just feeling bad about yourself because you don't look right in the clothes that you're wearing, or maybe just having consistent heartburn or headaches or other things that you just put up with because that is the norm. So what can be done? Well, as a health coach that likes to walk the talk, I have learned over the last decade that the main point is awareness. It's bringing awareness as to what can be done or where we are. And in this case, we can do it by having a measuring tape that we can use to measure our waist and figure out our waist to hip ratio. So in order to measure your waist, all you have to do is measure around your belly button or just slightly above. You'll need this number to figure out your waist to hip ratio. Now your waist to hip ratio will determine where you are in terms of health risks. So here, let me do mine. So doing mine, taking my right at the belly button, I'll take that. And did it earlier and I'm about 34. Unlike other formulas like your BMI or your body fat percentage that require other tools or just have different interpretations, measuring your waist to hip ratio will give you a guideline as to what you need to do in terms of health risks. When it comes to the BMI formula, I personally don't like to use it. The BMI formula is dependent on your body weight. And if you are a person that has a consistent, proper resistance training routine, odds are you're going to have more muscle. And muscle weighs more than fat, which then will put you at a higher risk on that BMI scale, just like I am. But it doesn't mean that you are. It just means that you weigh more because you have more muscle. To find your waist to hip ratio, first you're going to measure your waist and then you're going to measure your hips at the widest point. I suggest placing your feet together. That way you'll have a consistent number all the time. When I do mine, I am at 43. So now I know that my waist is at 34 and my hips are at 43. So then I'll take the waist measurement and divide it by my hips measurement, which gives me 0.79. So now let's review the suggested waist to hip ratio for men and women. For the average woman, in order to be at a low health risk, you want to have a waist to hip ratio 0.8 or lower. For men, it will be 0.95 or lower to stay at the lower health risk. If you are 0.6 or higher as a woman, you are on the higher health risk. And if you are 1 or higher, you are on the higher health risk as a man. So what about you? Where do you fall along these parameters? Are you where you need to be or should be? If not, this is a perfect time to start. Your diet will be the main source to contribute to your belly fat, so you can't outwork a bad diet. But diet alone is not enough. Diet alone will not work. Exercise alone will not work, and supplements alone will not work. But when you combine all three, exercise, diet, and supplementation, then you'll see long-lasting sustainable change. I follow a low-inflammatory diet, which means that I can eat pretty much everything I want while still giving me the results that I want in terms of my health and my looks. And it combines more than just the food, but also a lifestyle. If you want to learn more about it, just click on the link below. I've also added a list of the foods to avoid in order to reduce your inflammation. So make sure you check out the link. When it comes to your workout, we are all different, but I do recommend you doing at least 2 to 3 times a week of resistance training with cardio conditioning. If you want to learn more about what you specifically need, you can always click the link below and schedule your free 30-minute consultation with me, or just jump in on one of our live classes Monday through Saturday. just so that you can keep moving and stay healthy. Lastly, supplements have a bad rap, and you know what? They should. And it's because most of the supplements, the majority of the supplements on the market are terrible. They are a waste of money and sometimes even dangerous to your health. So what do? Well, for the last 8 years, I have trusted .fit, and they're a supplement company out of California, and I trust them because they are research-based, they are third-party tested, and I personally know that the owner, Neil Spruce, is committed to creating products that will prevent disease and instead create a better and bigger play span for us. I have included a link below where you can get 20% off any of their supplements. I have done my homework, and bar none, .fit is one of those companies that you can trust because their products are legitimate. And if you have any specific questions on what you should be taking, just go on their website as they have a supplement screener. So if you take anything from this video, I hope that it's that wake-up call not to be like the average American men and women having waistlines of 38.7 or 40.2. It is just something that is not healthy. And though we should have body positivity, this is not about the image. This is not about the look. This is assessing your health risk. This is assessing how you're going to live your life. Whether you live till 90 doing what you want to do, or live till 90 sitting in a wheelchair. So it is completely up to you. This is a way to assess your health risk. So get a measuring tape, measure your waistline, measure your hips, and see where you fall on the waist to hip ratio parameters. Thank you for watching this video. Now, if you found it helpful, I hope you give it a like and subscribe to this channel, as my goal is to continue growing our community to help encourage and build people to be better and greater from the inside out.